This is the student success presentation. We have some staff here today to present to you about what the Office of Student Success does and the different resources that they can provide. And now I'd like to introduce our presenters for today, representing the Office of Student Success. We have Eliza Nicolata over here, as well as Kabul Mansour, and they're going to present to you. So thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. As Jasmine said, my name is Eliza Nicolata, and I am the Program Manager for Student Success Academic Programs. I'm also a graduate of UMass. I graduated in 2015 with my BA in Psychology, and I have a minor in Education, and I'm very excited to be here with you today.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good, okay.
My name is Kabul Mansour. I'm a last year PhD candidate in the higher education program. I'm from Egypt, so all my degrees are from back home, like Eliza's, but I've been here for almost like 4.5 years, and I really enjoyed like my time here at UMass. And I'm super excited to tell you a little bit about like how your college journey might look like if you decide to come here. So, as you can read from the title, today we're talking about student success at UMass. So before we get into details about like what that means, to my students here in the audience, we all know that success looks different for everyone, right? Your learning style, your journey, how you perceive information, it's all different. It looks different for everyone. So today, we are going to let you know about like some of the services and the programs and the resources that are available to you here on campus. Some of these resources are the Student Success Unit, which is like us and like all of like other departments. We're gonna also learn a little bit about like residential academic programs, how to join one, and the benefits of joining one, which Eliza is gonna tell us like a little bit of details about. And then, as I mentioned, like we're gonna highlight some of the resources that are here on campus, and then, and most importantly, we're gonna talk a little bit about like your own role in your own success, like how you can become a proactive learner and proactive student and a proactive member in your own journey here at UMass, which is crucial to your own success. So the Student Success Unit is a centralized hub that offers support to all of our students here at UMass, both academically and socially. So basically, if you get here on campus and you don't know where to begin, or like you have any questions about anything, we are a very good like starting point for all of you. We have specialized programming for like first-year students, for transfer students, for first-generation students. We offer, as I mentioned before, academic support through the TOOLKIT series, which we're going to talk about like in a bit. We also offer some resources about like how you can manage your own like financial life when you come here on campus. Because like one of the major differences between being like in school and coming here to campus or like going to college is you're becoming more independent. So you will need to learn how to proactively reach out to resources and like reach out to people to seek the help that you need. One of the things that I always tell my students, since I also teach undergrads here, is that yes, you're here for a college degree, and of course it's important, and like this is what you're paying the money for. But you're also here to like build relationships, build networks, enjoy life, participate in like clubs, discover like new talents about yourself. And in order for you to manage that social academic life, you really need to take good care of your own well-being. Like you need to eat well, you need to sleep well. We are living under a pandemic for almost 3 years now. And even though we're like got used to it or it's like a new normal, it takes a huge toll on us, like both like instructors and students. So do not be surprised if you come to campus and it feels a little bit overwhelming, because it might, but the good news is like you do not have to do it alone. We're all here like to help you like walk that path, which is very exciting. Paulette is going to talk to us a little bit about the receptive program.
Yes, so residential academic programs, also known as RAP, have existed at UMass for over 50 years. And these programs are communities of students who enroll in a specific course together and live in the same residence hall. There's many benefits to joining RAP. I was in RAP my first year on campus, and students who have joined RAPs in the past have shared that joining one of these communities helps them build community as well as lifelong friendships, and I can attest to that. I'm still friends with the people who I met day one moving into college 10 years ago. They provide a welcoming classroom environment for open and respectful dialogue. RAP students were introduced to a multitude of resources across campus, as well as getting involved in trying new things on campus. We have different kinds of RAPs based on what school you were admitted to, the major. So the chart that you see on the screen is not up to date for fall 2022 quite yet, but I'm going to use it as a reference to explain the different types of RAPs we have. It will be updated soon though, don't worry. So our gen ed RAPs, which you'll see in the red column, are open to any first year student, no matter what college you were admitted to or what your major is. We also have connect RAPs for students admitted into a specific college, as well as majors RAPs for students admitted to specific majors. We also have honors RAPs for students who are part of the Commonwealth Honors College. So for example, if you were a student admitted to the College of Natural Sciences, shown in the left-hand column as CNS, you could join a CNS Connect RAP. If you were an animal science major, you could join the animal science majors RAP, or you could join one of our many gen ed RAPs that we offer each year. But no matter what RAP you choose to join, all of our RAPs have 30 or fewer students enrolled in the program in the course. Our RAP courses and seminars are infused with transition and student success strategies alongside the content that you're learning. For the most part, you'll be learning with other first-year students, and our RAP instructors really are excited about teaching first-year students, and they work very closely with our office to ensure that they're helping you transition to the university. And I can attest that all of these things are true. It was a really great experience taking a RAP my first year. It really made the university feel a little bit smaller. As you know, it's a big university, so it's really nice to be able to study with people in my residence hall, go to class with them. I forgot to mention that a lot of our gen ed classes are taught in the residential area, so you wouldn't have to walk all the way to main campus to go to one of your classes. There is a little bit of a process to join a RAP. We're rolling out a new process to join this year. We're finalizing all of the details right now, so I don't have them to share with you quite yet, but it will be a new process, and that information will be available on our website late March, early April. But the most important thing to know is that the first opportunity to join a RAP will be in May, so there's no immediate action that you need to take right now. You can feel free to visit our website. Like I said, we're still in the process of updating it. So if you see on a web page that it says fall 2021, the web page has not quite been updated yet, but for the most part, our programming doesn't change a ton year to year, so you can still get a sense for where the programs are located, the types of courses that we offer with our RAPs, and read a little bit more about each program. We also have an FAQ on our website, have many commonly asked questions, so I encourage you to read through those questions and find the answers.
So before we talk about the Success Toolkit series, I know that today you're going to receive a lot of information, so I don't want you to worry about like taking down notes or anything. I mean, towards the end of this presentation, we have a QR code that leads to like a link tree that where you will be able to find all of this information on the website. So, all right, so Success Toolkit series is a service that provides academic support through the Student Success Unit. So it's basically a number of workshops that help our students here on campus to discover their strengths, reflect on their progress like throughout the semester and throughout the year, and also help them like develop some strategies to become like more efficient and effective learners. So some of the title or like the topics that these workshops address are like active learning and study strategies, time management and prioritization, which is really important because UMass is like a rigorous research university, right? There are like lots of like academic opportunities, research opportunities on campus. So there is like a significant like coursework load that's very different from how it looks like in your high school, right? So you will need to be able to be like on top of your like that load. You need to really sit. Like this is what I tell my students like at the beginning of the semester, just like sit down, write down all the deadlines that you have, all the assignments that you will need to deliver, all the group projects that you will have to finish or like work on with other people, and create a study plan for yourself to be able to just like manage that load and like track your progress. So these sessions actually help you do that. They provide like tangible strategies for you to be able to do that. Of course, like preparing for finals, because I mean you will have to take your finals in order to progress in your like academic life here. And beyond the first year basically means that like if you're undeclared or you're interested in a certain minor or you're thinking of like changing your major, also these workshops like will help you just like learn how to discover or learn about like some new topics that you're interested in, want to explore more about, and it will help you like ease that transition from the first year to becoming like a sophomore and a second year student. So basically, some of the reasons why I really encourage all of you to attend these workshops, and they're like really like given by people who are very enthusiastic about like providing all of the academic support to all of you, is like you're gonna become more efficient with studying. As I said, like you're gonna learn and develop tangible strategies to become a better learner. You're gonna prepare for your second year and explore more opportunities, academic opportunities here on campus. And we will help you like finish your semester strong. One of the other things that we also provide through the Student Success Unit is Smart About Money, or SAM. SAM is a financial well-being program that helps students here on campus to better manage, as you can like tell from the title, like their finances. So again, when you leave your parents' house and you come here, you have a certain budget that you will need to be able to, for example, if you want to save to get a car, or you want to apply for a credit card, or you want to save for a trip, you will need to learn like how to balance between your like day-to-day expenses and like the bigger things that you need to save up for. So Smart About Money basically offer a 13-minute one-on-one sessions where they can actually tell you how to understand your financials better, how to like strategize for budgeting. They will help you actually set up like a plan for that, and to develop like personal plans for like how to take like action steps on being better about your money. They also have a social media page on Instagram that you can follow, and you'll be able to learn about like all the events that they host on campus.
Two other really great opportunities that come out of the Student Success Unit are 5 College Interchange and Domestic Exchange, which are both opportunities for UMass students to study at other institutions outside of UMass. As you also probably know, UMass also has an international programs office that helps students with international exchange. They have their own separate office, so I won't talk about that in this presentation. We'll focus more locally, but if you have questions about study abroad, they are at the Community Expo in Campus Center until 1 p.m. today. So students who have taken at least one semester at UMass and are in good academic standing have the opportunity to participate in 5 College Interchange or Domestic Exchange. With 5 College Interchange, UMass students can take courses at the 4 other colleges in the area: Amherst College, Hampshire College, Mount Holyoke, and Smith College. There's no additional tuition costs to take classes at the other 4 institutions, and those classes may also fulfill major requirements, minor requirements, and sometimes gen ed requirements as well. And we have a pretty robust bus service that is also free for students, faculty, and staff to get around the local areas of the PBTA bus system. When I was an undergrad here, I did take some classes at Hampshire College. I actually took some yoga classes to fulfill a few credits that I wanted to add on to my schedule, and it was really nice to be able to take a non-academic class in my daily schedule, but there's also many academic classes that you can take, and it's a cool opportunity to take classes in different formats, different sizes, so I highly encourage you, if you come to UMass, to get involved with 5 College Interchange. The domestic exchange program also has the same criteria, that students have been here for a semester and are in good academic standing. And you can study away in the USA for a semester or a year-long opportunity. There may also be summer opportunities at over 170 participating schools within the United States, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the US Virgin Islands. You could also participate in the UMass Student Exchange at one of the other UMass campuses in Boston, Dartmouth, or Lowell. If you're interested in getting started with domestic exchange, you have to attend an info session with a member from our office, the Student Success Office, to learn about the application process and the financial piece. For the most part, students who participate in domestic exchange pay the same amount to go on exchange as they do to come to UMass. Sometimes you'll even pay a little bit less. Generally, you're not paying more to go on domestic exchange, but we know that everybody's financial situation is a little bit different, so we have people in our office who are available to help you discuss those aspects.
Okay, so to our students in the audience, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this presentation and nothing else, I really need you to listen to this. You're gonna be here in a classroom with like maybe 90 other students. Instructors, professors cannot track everyone down. They will not notice if you're skip classes or like you lag behind or if you're struggling. We have great resources on campus. If you do not reach out to us to know that you need the help, we will not be able to help you. This is the major thing about going to college. You will need to stand up for yourself. You do not have to do it alone. Like, I teach my undergrads, and because like it's a small class, I can notice when someone is not there for like a couple of days. But like when you're in a big class, we can't. So please, just reach out. There's nothing wrong with needing help. We all need help, and we cannot do it alone. So some of the things that I want to highlight here is, so your academic advisor is a really major resource for you here on campus. They will be able to tell you about all the requirements for your major, if there are like prerequisites for certain majors or minors, if you at certain point during the semester, which happens to a lot of students, you feel that there's a certain class that you're not going to do well at, it's completely fine. You go back to your academic advisor and you tell them, oh, I'm thinking of like maybe retaking this class like next time, next semester, what can we do? And they will help you to like either withdraw or like take an incomplete. They will tell you what would be the proper course of action in order for you to finish your semester strong. Do not wait until it's too late. Just like be on top of your thing. Also, again, back to the whole pandemic thing, we're all facing mental health challenges. You're not alone in this, and maybe coming on campus might feel overwhelming. Maybe sometimes as human beings we set certain expectations for life. Guess what? Life does not necessarily go the same way we imagine it to be. So there's like the Center for Counseling and Psychological Health. Great people, very friendly. They will get you the help necessary if you need to. We also have the Center for Multicultural Advancement and Student Success. We have like the Center for Women and Community. We have career services, which are like great people if you're looking for an internship. Looking for like work study opportunities on campus. They will help if you're looking for a summer job. It's definitely the place to go to help you like build up your resume and build up your experience. So again, like we have the Dean of Students Office, which is like also a great resource. If you're facing any difficulty of any sort, you either come to us or like you go to them because basically they are there for students. So you are really the key to your own success. Just like come here, enjoy life. College is amazing. It might feel scary at first, but like when you have and like build like all of these friendships, when you participate in all of these activities, it's gonna be really amazing. So yeah, basically, I mean, we hope you thrive and succeed and enjoy your college journey here. It's gonna come with like some ups and downs, of course, because that's life, but we have so many resources. We're here to help you. We're passionate about helping you, and we love working with students, and this is what we do, so.
And as Kabul mentioned, we created a link tree for you to all use. You can use the QR code, you might have to zoom in a little bit, or you can type in the URL at the bottom of the slide. But this link tree has the link to our Student Success website, the RAP website, and then each of the programs we talked about will be available in the link tree. So we recommend you bookmark that to visit later and read all about the opportunities and resources here at UMass.